I wasn't doing that first of all.
Now we've got to look at that release. Awesome. Right, let's have a look at this.
I'm not quite going back and forwards as I've been doing them.
With the weight transfer.
Yeah.
It's good that you noticed that.
That's something I've got noticed. And from this lesson and going through the journey from your lesson, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing wrong, but I know how to shape it now. I know how to draw it and how to cut it.
Awesome.
Technically I have to go straight, I don't do it often. But I can cut and I can draw.
Yeah.
But when I don't do it, I know what I've done wrong.
What do you feel you could improve?
It's got better since I put the message on. But I have been practicing a lot. I wanted just to go through what I've been doing and see if I've actually got what we discussed.
Well, I think that's a good point. So let's have a look at this. Pressure's moving back, Neil. Lots of torque. That line's rotating clockwise. You've got that clockwise rotation from the ground to help you rotate, and then you start to shift back. Pressure's moving forward now, 69% forward here. I think it's going to move more. Yeah, 72, 74, 70. Yeah, look at that. And then you push off. Now what we've got, can you see this release?
That's what I noticed. I wasn't doing that first of all.
Now we've got to look at that release.
That's giving the height.
Exactly, that's giving you lots of height, and we're going to look at...
I wasn't doing that recently. I felt that one.
Now what your body's doing at the minute, because you're improving your play, we've got to... it's using that to square the face. So we're going to rotate the face a slightly different way. I mean, follow through's good. I mean, the movement, it's much improved. There's your weight. There you go. You're 70% back. Start to shift. Look at that. 70% very early forward, but the release is too early. And you're squaring it up by...
Yeah, I think that was
flipping the wrist there.
I felt I've done that as well.
That's a money strike. Neil. Let's see if we can get that ball fly down. So see how high that's going?
Yeah, is that some flicking up still?
Yeah, so let me show you this. So... you're moving well. What we're going to do is, instead of using that to square the face, what we're going to do is get the face rotating this way. So this, okay, well, I've hit the ground there. But if I manage to get a strike with that, look, straight up.
Yeah.
So although that's hitting it fairly straight, if you like, I've used this to square the face. So again, pretty straight, but we can use this. Okay, now this is rotating. Right hand for me first. Just swing it back and open it up, Neil, like that. Just roll it, that's it. Okay, now you're doing that with your elbow, and I want you to feel it with your wrist.
Yeah.
And then feel that closing. So the club face now closes. Just feel that, just with the right hand again, Neil, just open and close it. Now this is good, but I did this. So watch this. I showed you that, so look at this, this is what we want to explore. Can you see how the right,
see that, yeah.
It's just opening and closing. Look how soft the elbow is, and it's letting the wrist move freely. So this is what we want, and you were doing this.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're using the arm almost locked out. So feel how loose that is. Now that allows you to snap it closed. Yeah. Brilliant.
As George is told, get the water out of the fucking club. That's what they tell him to do, isn't it? Lift it up.
Now, turn it down to the floor. Turn the face on the way through down to the floor. So afterwards, there, just for this exercise, the face is pointing down. Yes. Brilliant. Yeah. Now both hands on it. Just do some little swings like that. Getting it open and closed like that.
Difficult with that one, doesn't it?
Exactly. good. So the fact that you said it's difficult, it's of course you can do it. Now take it with your left hand and notice what the left hand has to do. Watch. Look how that rotates to the. So now, palms up, forearms up, club head is facing down. Yes, brilliant. And again. Couple more, Neil. That's really nice. Really, this time one more. I want you to really close it on the way through. Good. Now, I know there's no ball there.
I won't concentrate on weight either.
It doesn't matter. I want you to look at what you just did. So you did shift your weight back naturally, even though you weren't thinking about it. It's happening more naturally now. But watch this downswing now. Watch this. Here we go. But you'll see.
It's a bit of it, but not massive.
Look at the face close. Can you see?
Yeah. Still a bit of hook under it, isn't there?
So now. What we're going to do is explore the handle more. So just keeping club in your hand, but taking it with your right hand now, Neil. I want you to make that shape, that infinity shape, like this. Figure 8, that way. Yeah. Good. Now, think about the centre of your body. That's my midline. What I want to do is I want half the figure 8 that side and half the other side. So you have to move the handle forward. Yeah. Think about this end of the handle, this end of the club. So create that shape with the butt end of the club. That's good. What we've got to explore, keep your grip for me, soften the arm a bit. I'll say what we want to explore, Neil, is more, much more movement that way.
Yeah.
See how far that butt end's going there, and the club can get thrown like a slingshot. So you can use your elbow as well. Use your elbow to throw it out there. That's it. But the elbow, you can bend it and throw it like a throw. Look. Yeah, good. Well done. So it throws the club out there. It's like a slingshot. Just pick the club up like this for me. Pick it up vertically now and feel like you're throwing it down the range. That's it. And notice how the body, slings it with the elbow. Look at the elbow shot. Watch this. Elbow really leads it. Nice. Again, Neil. Good. Okay, now we don't need to do obviously all this in the swing. Just take your grip now and just have a little swing back, and let's just a little half swing, and just let yourself feel that butt end of the club move, just like the figure 8 over there, out and to the right that way. So this end of the club, Neil, leads this end. Look. That's it. Do that again for me. See how far you can get the butt end leading the golf club on the way through. Lovely. And again, little swing, tiny swing, but lead more with the butt. Feeling that butt. There we go. Little swing. So this is obviously a big swing for a small. So let's go 50 yards, just to that board where the 55's dropped, that's 0. So it's a little tiny shot. Okay. And again, so let's soften this off a little bit now. So let's start to get a bit of feel to the end of the chain here, Neil. So just let your wrist cock a lot early. That's it. Nice and easy. Lovely. Hold on. Now this time I want you to just swing back. In fact, let's do it with your left hand. No golf ball. Just swing back, just halfway to there. Now, just let it drop to the ground. Just feel that club drop. Good. Again. So we're just swinging it up. And let the weight. That's it. Now both hands. Just swing it up, just to there. Just let it drop. And just let it thud. But just let it thud under its. That's it. Under its own weight. as much swing as that. Just cock the wrists, let it drop. That's it, and again. Brilliant. So you're just feeling this hinge here. It's a free hinge. Just drop it. It's like a universal hinge, the wrist. That's it. Now, just play a little shot like that. Just chipping it onto this grass in front of us. Perfect. So this is how you play that shot. That's lovely, that, Neil. And again. So just letting the club drop. Just cocking it and then letting let the swing weight just drop. Nice. See how soft that is?
Yeah, struggle.
That's beautiful.
Because I'm like,
Have another go. So just use the wrist, let the weight drop. That's it. And again. Now start with a bit more weight on the left side so that it helps you. Put your feet a bit close together and lean onto your left side a bit more. And just keep the weight there and then just let yourself, that's it. Trust the dropping of the club. You don't have to try and hit this ball. Just let the swing weight fall like a dead weight. That's it. Fantastic. Okay, now take that away for a second. Now just use your right hand, swing it up and just let it drop without even any effort. Just let it fall. That's it. Just pick it up a bit higher and just you can feel the weight of it. So to get this club up higher without having to lift your arm, because if I take it back like this, look at my wrist here, and then I have to lift my arm to swing the club. But if I do that, if I twist it open, I can cock it up with the wrist. So if I do that, keep your grip. If you do that, now you can swing it with the wrist without having to do lots of arm work. Okay. So that's it. Swing it open, just let it drop. Let it fall to the floor. Good. Now both hands on it and just have a couple of shots, just feeling that little action up and then let it drop. Well done. Feet closer together this time. So this is how you play this now, 30-40 yard shot. Feet close together, lean left, and then when you're there, just let it cock up and let it drop. Lovely. Different feel?
Completely. I hope to try and practice these, but not with this technique all the day.
Yeah, that what you just did then was brilliant. So you didn't need to stop, it was perfect. Brilliant. So what I want to do now, just take your set off. I want you to, let's play it without the ball. Have a couple of practice swings. Feet together. Have a little chip, and I want you to chip it under there. Now that'd go too high. How can you get that loft down? So hold it. Just put it in the air, just don't strike the ground, just point it under there. How can you point that head under here? So swing back and then just point that down the under. How can you get that underneath? What can you do with that golf club? So swing back.
Start off like that. But
Yeah, that's how you normally start. So you're going to de-loft it in the golf swing. So we've got.
I can do it here for you.
That's better.
I'm quite good at that shot actually.
And again, so
Floor.
don't worry, it's all right. And again, just in the air, just there. Just imagine you point it under there. Good. Exactly. So notice where the butt is.
Yeah.
The butt of the club's here. Do that again for me. Okay, so let's take that away. It's just awareness this.
Yeah.
I just want you to now
I never
just
thought
play
of it.
feet together.
I'm quite good at that shot with Yaki before, so.
Just let it swing back and then just under there. That's it. Absolutely fantastic. So just do that again now.
That isn't unnatural to me.
Brilliant. So feet together,
Yeah.
weight left, and just imagine you chipping, little chip underneath that stick.
Good. Stop that come through.
Don't worry. The fact that you're doing that is brilliant. Awesome. So this is your kicking action. Also pitching. So if you want to, you can go a little bit further. Same action, but now let's hit it a bit further. So feet together, weight left, same half swing, but just, so you don't need to do more swing to hit it further. What you need to do, it's all in the follow through. So it's more short swing. That's it. It's more in the finish. Look at that. 80 yarder, so double the distance. So using the handle forward, you see. Well done. Yes. This is a game changer for you, this for your short game. So now you've got a ball. This is hands forward. This is a check release. The ball checks. So that shot there, perfect. Look, it checks, then it's going to run. And then on the green, you've got a low flighted shot. You can chip on, you can pitch on, you can do a short shot, longer shot. And you've got the butt end of the club. You've got the handle leading. And this is brilliant for your body to experience and recognise. It's something we can associate, apply with other swings. Yeah. You all right, huh?
Used to be scared of these things. Full swing, still do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
so just take the club with your right hand now, and all I want you to do, just make a few swings and feel the snap of the wrist at the bottom. Feel that snap. Feel that?
Yeah.
Now that wants to be much later. So that snap at the minute looks like this. It's doing this.
Yeah.
We want this. If you make the snap later, look, suddenly, it's
yeah.
like this. Brilliant.
That's a different trajectory with not a great deal of effort.
Yeah. That was an awesome shot.
You know exactly what I should have done today? The stuff that you taught me before that had gone, but some stuff has stayed.
Exactly, yeah. And this helps, this supports what you're doing as well. It all contributes. It's all contributing to the same system. That's fantastic, Neil. How far that's going through? What feels probably like a little flick.
Yeah, well, it's coming from the
Snap. That is this here. That wrist snap. That's wrist snap.
There's no body movement.
That is that's what plays your golf shot.
Yeah.
But the wrist snap is coming later, so the swish is later. It's here. It's not here.
Yeah.
It's good. Look how much lower this ball flight is now. That's fantastic, Neil. It's a big hit that as well.
That's a big difference. I've done that before. Never had that thought process of whipping, I'll call it.
Yeah, release.
It's always been it's been from there to there, there's been one action. Maybe something happened unintentionally.
Yeah.
But there's never been any, that bit got sorted, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It twist quite well. I'll do that then. I'll go left.
Now just take your club from me in your left hand.
Yeah.
And I just want you to follow through. So the shaft of the golf club, just to give us a feel, shaft of the golf club is travelling in line with this club way through. So on the way through there, hold it there, so it'll be more,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, like that. See how it's parallel to it, roughly. Much softer, just that a little half swing, just to feel that. So only to parallel. So there, just to there, it's that parallel place there. Parallel to the ground, parallel to the club.
Oh.
On the way through, and then hold it there. So that face, you see, hasn't really rotated, so it should be there, and then rotate, just for this exercise. See if we can get that rotating. Yes, lovely. Nice. That's good, Neil. Just with the toe of the club, I just want you to bounce the toe off the ground from on the way through. So that went left then though. It's got to go out to the right doing it. Good, let me just move that. Just little chip shots, but bounce the toe off, but remember you're going in that direction. Not to the left, it's got to go to the right. So, 1 sec, keep your grip. Bounce that toe in the direction. You'll get it. That's it. That's better. Yes. Awesome. Now, no practice swing, both hands on the club. Have a shot. Good, I want you to do the full swing. So no practice swing, but full swing. So that was really good. Good, it's going to close the face. So it's giving, yeah, exactly. So now you recognise the direction element to it. Perfect, well done. Swings shifting to the right. Now a bit more. And then controlling that fly. Just hold your finish, Neil. So when you finish, just hold and watch it. Stay there. So just get used to staying. Stay where you are. Get used to staying in this finish. Got to get used to being in that finish on the left side. I've got another practice, no ball, just swing, hold the finish. Hold it there. Good, now bring the club down, that's good. So same thing, just want to see the finish at the end. Well played. Now stay where you are and just let your arms drop the club down in front of you. Perfect. And it brings it down. Awesome. Let's go again. That was lovely, that. That finish is so key. Well played. Bring the arms down. There you go. Yeah. So it's here, look, now, you see this later release, this needs somewhere now to go. But if you're stopping here, if you've always been used to stopping here, you've got to release early because you're going to be stopping. Yeah. But now this later snap of the wrist needs somewhere to go. Yeah. All this momentum needs more follow through. All to practice now. So we know when you go 3/4. Now you've got a chip shot. Now yeah. You've got that chip and that pitch shot. This is allowing you to feel what you're doing with the handle.
So that's the game changer. That just weight at club.
Well, now just imagine all the shots that's opened up from this distance now within 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 yards. It's like here. Now you can go bigger.
Go for a 60 if you want to play at that round green.
Same thing. Well, the thing is that's why you buy the 60. You're doing the same action, but with 60 it goes up. So you've still got to strike down, and the ball goes up. Yeah, but because of the loft. So practice that short game because that pitching's going to help you with the release.
Well, it's a quick 60.
And then it's the same with your 60.
I only bought it last week.
What did you?
Yeah. I had 2 spare clubs in the back, so I bought a 60 and something else. So
that's it. Same thing. That's lovely. Cocking the wrist, using the handle. Beautiful. Yeah. That's the sound.
It feels nice.
Exactly. That's the sound. The click off the face. Release. And then you can through the pitching, and then the 3/4 shots with your 7. We saw it still with that. And then as you start to go into that very late release, what it needs, that release needs that finish. And that finish, it's just going to start to all fuse into that motion. So keep going through that process, Neil.
Yeah, well.
Keep training that, and then it's going to gradually just filter through.
Well, I'm going taking him to practice area games tomorrow night for school. So I'm just going to take 60 and something.
Yeah, that's where you'll get the most benefit at the minute. Yeah. Doing this, and then it'll feed into the full swing. All right, mate.
So.
Cheers, Neil. Thanks, pal.
Right.
Brilliant. Awesome.